Namaste, Masters. Welcome to another episode of Voice of BYM. Today, we are going to host a beautiful host who went for BYM Babaji cave trip. And before going to the trip, I just want to play the Voice of BYM song. And I want to express my gratitude to Saroja Madam for providing us such a wonderful platform.
Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM, మన అందరి గొంతులు ఒకటై పలికే Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM. Let's share our lives with each other through Voice of BYM. నేర్చుకున్న పాఠాలు, ఆచరించు సత్యాలు, చేసిన పలు సేవలు, మన అందరి అనుభవాలు. Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM. चलो सब मिल एक साथ में गाए Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM. మన అందరి మనసులు ఒకటై పలికే Voice of BYM. Life lessons learned from BYM family, helping each other to grow daily. Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM. Let's hear our friends from far and near through Voice of BYM. Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM. हम सबकी आत्मकथा है इसमें Voice of BYM. Voice of BYM, Voice of BYM. La 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 la. Voice of BYM.
Namaste, Masters. We had a wonderful episodes in Telugu from past 4 weeks, and this is our 5th episode in the series of Babaji cave trip. And this episode is going to be in English, and we have our two beautiful masters, Sailja Sagi Madam and Dipti Gayam Madam, to tell their experiences during the Babaji's cave trips. And let's hear from their sweet voices about their experiences, how they started this trip, and what kind of experiences they experienced during the trip, and what kind of experiences they experienced after the trip as well as masters. Welcome, Sailja Madam and Giti Madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gurna.
Welcome, Madam. As we heard other masters' experiences in Telugu during the past 4 weeks, we had a overwhelming responses from the whole team, as well as by listening to their experiences as well as during this wonderful trip. But first of all, thank you for both of you for honoring the request to do this trip, this episode in English, especially because it is not planned initially, but we want that plan in English, and you both honored that request when I asked you, and thank you, and welcome to Voice of BYM episode as well as. And before going to ask any questions, masters, we all know Sailja Madam and Dipti Madam, who are actively serving in BYM platform in various channels, various programs everywhere. And today we are going to listen their experiences for BYM cave trip. And Sailja madam, I'll start with you. Because as per the conversation, I know you are the organizer for this trip. You started it all to have this trip along with Saroja madam to go to Babaji caves and the nearby places. And what made you to organize this trip and why you want to go with Saroja madam especially? What made you to organize this whole trip along with all other masters who came along with you?
Thank you. Thank you, Purna, for asking me this question. I would like to answer this question. Namaste, all my dear masters. I would like to express my gratitude to Saroja Amma and my family, my husband, my children, my mother and father in this occasion. Yeah, Purna, coming to your question. Yes, what you said is right, Purna. In this context, I even want to thank Kiran sir, who accepted my request to organize this trip. Actually, it is Kiran sir who organized this trip, Purna. I just requested him to go to take BYM masters, especially Sarojamma, to Uttarakhand. Actually, Purna, in 2021, I remember I went to Uttarakhand out of my passion to visit the Himalayan regions, Himalayas and all. I am very passionate about that. After I read Swami Rama book, Swami Rama, his book about Himalayas and the gurus in Himalayas. I am very much passionate with that book. After reading that book, it slowly and also my dad used to tell some stories when I'm small about the mystics in Himalayan regions actually. The mystics that used to happen in Himalayan regions, how the foreign invaders visiting Himalayan regions, how our gurus used to help them in exploring the places and all. My dad used to actually he used to discuss this type of concepts with me when I'm small, me and my brother actually. So from then on, I'm very passionate to visit Himalayas. So after coming to BYM platform, I found that Sridevi ma'am and Sushma madam, they visited Uttarakhand to various places there, and I requested them, ma'am, if you have, if I can get any opportunity to visit Uttarakhand again, you please let me know. So there's a post somewhere posted in some other groups about a trip planned to Uttarakhand, and they just posted me that what can I tell you, the proforma actually, the proforma in Uttarakhand, what places they are visiting, how they are visiting and all. So taking that as a context, I asked in my house, telling them that I am very much, they know in my house, my husband and my children and all, they know that how much passionate I am. And to that context, without any hesitation or else without thinking otherwise, they allowed me to join with the team who are going to Uttarakhand and join with the plan trip. So in that way, I got an opportunity. But see, then I singly went to that to Uttarakhand, to the Himalayan regions, Purna. There was no one along with me whom I know actually. There are different people, 10 other members who are from different places, but I don't know any one of them. I singly from Vizag, I went there in a train and met there some other masters along with Kiran sir. Kiran sir, then I got to know about Kiran sir. He's also one of the organizers there, planning the Uttarakhand trip in 2021 when I went. So then when I went to Uttarakhand Purna, it is an exceptional experience. It's overwhelming. Really, I experienced to my ultimate. It is actually rainy season there. In that rainy season, the flow of Ganga river over there, and the places with ultimate. What can I tell you? All the places over there are radiating so much. The energy field in that place is so well that I experienced my ultimate. I'm with very higher awareness there. So we all in BYM family, when we experience like that, we'll connect to Sarojama. Actually, I personally, I just there's a thought after experiencing that. I just closed my eyes and I thought that Sarojama should visit this place. But actually, Purna, what I feel is it is not, maybe I became the tool over there, but it is the place that is inviting Saroja madam. That is what I feel actually. After so much analysis, I came to know that after I gained so much wisdom in this coming after 2021, these few years, I I found that no, it is the place which wants Sarojamma to be there. So that is the reason I was connected first and to pave the path to the BYM family. For that, I'm so happy, Purna, to get that opportunity. And I just want Sarojamma to experience that ultimate conscious state of the nature, or else what can I tell you, the Uttarakhand, there the places they radiate with high energy field. There is a divine state that exists throughout the regions over there. So I want Sarojamma to be there because we know that divine divinity of Sarojamma matches the dignity of the places over there. So I want her to be there. Just I released a thought, Purna. I'm emotionally not connected to that. I just released a thought, and to that thought, through what can I tell you, intuitions and all, through intuitions, I just followed step by step and requested Saroja Amma, telling her that Amma, I want you to experience the Uttarakhand, the places where I went, Babaji caves and all. I know that at that time in 2022 and all, I told her, I know that you like the places and all, but now with my analysis or else wisdom, I came to know that no, it is the place which invited Saroja Amma through me actually. All of us know, Purna, if you want to sit in a chair, the vibrations of the chair will be ready to match you, Purna, actually. If you want to sit somewhere and attend the session or something like that, the vibrations of the chair should match you. It will match you. Before you come to the into the chair, it will match your vibrations actually. The chair itself will get prepared like that. If you have experienced any time, if you want to go to your village will invite you actually. This all I came to know after gaining some wisdom and with certain analysis, Purna. In that way, I became the cause actually. But from then on, I went step by step, asking Saroja Amma, requesting Saroja Amma at times, Amma, can you plan? Can you please think about this? Amma, can you plan anytime to visit Uttarakhand and all? But I don't know then that this it is not an easy factor. It is a very huge thing to plan. I don't know how I can plan or what I can do. I don't know anything at the time, Purna, but I somewhere want to push it forward. And this all happened not from my mind state. It all happened intuitionally. Uh, the existence itself planned for this, Purna. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, madam. I think everybody know the KGF dialogue, like powerful people make places powerful. Like that, high energy places will give a calling to energetic people who want those invitations through some sort of medium. Similarly, I thought I didn't plan this dialogue before. It just came through me just now. after listening to Sailja Madam's experience. Coming back to Deepthi Madam, when you know that this trip is going to happen, what are your first thoughts, Madam? And how did it, and what are the first thoughts? And also, I just want to know what made you to do this trip, first of all. Do you have any sort of background, like what inspired you this to make this trip?
Exactly, that is the answer that I have prepared as my first conversation should be the same question that you have asked me, sir. And it's my great privilege that I got an extraordinary opportunity to travel along with our soul family, to travel along with my soul family. And it's a wonderful opportunity to observe Sarojamma for these many days, not for, we would be in a queue every week that everyone knows, and we'll be eagerly waiting to talk her actually. So it, in fact, the dream became reality. So so it's not virtually I'm meeting her, and along with my soul family we got a great opportunity when Shelja ma'am asked me, so Amma wants you to come for this Himalayas trip. With no second thought, I just confirmed my, I have given my confirmation, sir. And it's always about my dream to give the interview like this, because I would play this kind of interviews since my childhood, as if I'm a celebrity, and I would be answering to the questions who have asked me. And because of our BYM and voice of BYM, so my dream came to reality in this way. So glad that I am giving my answers in this way, sir. Nice meeting everyone. Everyone, thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm a celebrity. Of course, I am a celebrity. I became now. And other than regarding to the Himalayas trip, sir, I don't have any idea other than teaching the lesson of Himalayas, like the 10th standard social. There was no teacher at that time. I just had no idea about other than telling Himadri, Himachal. There are sections that are divided. So that is a physical appearance that I know about that. And after reading this living with Himalayan masters, I went through this book, and yeah, Swami Rama, who was the author of that. So even I wish to have a visit through this Himalayas trip, sir. So it's my great opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, Madam. Yes, ma'am. Because as we know, this trip, you and other 16 people, along with Sarojamma, traveled to various places other than Babaji caves, and you had spent quite a lot of time with Sarojamma during this travel to all these places.
Yes, sir. And it wasn't that easy. God have given some challenges. Universe have given me some challenges. How strong that I am about making sure or giving the confirmation whether I'm desperately willing to travel along with my soul family or not. So there were challenges that were uh, tested me. So I just gave my confirmation that how strong that I am about traveling with my soul family. And throughout my journey, my heart was resonating. Yes, this is the family. This is the family since so long, so many lives before. You have been traveling with them since so many lives. So my heart was telling, yeah, this is the. So we get to know that when we go for different places, or we meet different people, so probably our mind may not give the confirmation, but our heart tells in the way of expansion. So it was always in the way of expansion. And the tests were, sir, uh, I got almost low BP. It went up to 70 by 50, and everyone forced not to go. So because I'm a kind of person who always get the giddiness for the kind of altitudes or guard roads we call it as. And I would be a patient. I would be lying in someone's lap. So that kind of a person I am. So people were not sure about me how that I'm going to travel along with the people who are not so close to me, and so that much of altitudes, are you sure, are you sure? And they made fun of me, so I gave my confirmation, yeah, I went through the IV and all. So I decided, I bought so many tablets and prepared myself. And the second challenge is I got the tickets for Malaysia trip, and I have cancelled it for this Himalayan trip, that I made sure this is the most important thing, uh, rather than anything else in my life, because it's a great opportunity to travel along with my guru and my soul family. That way I have given the confirmation, sir. Uh, and Yeah. And regarding Shailja ma'am, sir, I would like to share about her. I have never expected I would make fun of her. That so me and you are obviously sisters in our past life. So, because of my naughtiness or my mischievous, so that you decided to take birth a little far away from me. So that is how I make fun of her, and I do jokes. I used to do jokes and all. And this day, we got an opportunity to give the interview together, and it's surprise that we became we are in the same profession, being the principals for school circus educational department, and also we are happy to do the service BYM Acharya together. And so that's amazing, that I have never expected that I would be doing the interview along with her, because I always admire her, because she maintains a kind of equanimous state of mind, whereas she never be too excited and she never goes too low, or she maintains a kind of balance. So I always admire her, as she thinks, and she is my senior.
Wonderful, madam. Instead of
Thank
saying
you.
all these things, you can say, I used to tease her. You can say all this. Wonderful, madam. Your uh, experiences are really wonderful, and we are glad we are having an English episode along with you and Sailja, madam. That's because we have always English has more reach compared to Telugu audience. So that's the reason we made it. We need an English episode about this trip. That's the reason I requested both of you to make an appearance in English, not in Telugu. And you honored that one and you came through this English episode. Thank you for that one. And coming back to our trip, after starting the trip, you had spent so much time with Saroja Amma and so much time going to highly energetic places across uh, different places nearby Babaji caves and Neem Karoli Baba ashram and Vaishno Mata temples and Haidakan Baba ashram and different places you went. What kind of experiences you experienced while traveling to these places along with Sarojama? We want to hear what kind of experiences you experienced uh, when you are with Sarojama. You can
Yes,
either
Purna.
start.
Yes, thank you, Purna. Yes, masters. It's really, really exceptional experience, masters. It is. See, this type of opportunity, it's very rare for any of our masters to experience with our guru. That too for so many days, and that too with the purest pure BYM family. Really, Purna, I am so lucky. As Dipti said, there are so many challenges, but still overcoming all the challenges, and also the challenges what I faced, or else what we all face, they were again resolved by the divine power, Purna, actually, because the challenges resolved miraculously, actually. They were not, see, we didn't fight to resolve the challenges. We all are in surrender mode. That's okay. Whatever happens, it happens. If we are accepted, if we are accepted by the divine force, uh, uh, or else that if we are accepted to go with Saroja Amma, that's okay. We'll go. Otherwise, that's okay. Again, we'll rise our state to reach Saroja Amma. To travel with Saroja Amma again. This is our actually. This is our all of us. We are in this state of surrender mode, but see, when something is about to happen, it happens, and we need not worry. It gradually got all our challenges got resolved miraculously, and we started our journey with excitement, so much excitement, and there's so much to narrate, Purna. But I would like to narrate some important steps in this journey where I felt so much connected. First one is that Mauni Mata Ashramam. After we reached Bhimtal, we immediately set ourselves and we reached Mauni Mata Ashramam. And 2 hours after we reached that place, I think Sarojamma and rest of the masters, BYM masters, reached there. Meanwhile, while Sarojamma still, she did not visit that place, Mauni Mata Ashramam. Once few of our masters went there, and we are in deep meditation, Purna. I can tell you, as the name suggests, Mauni Mata Ashramam. As the name itself suggests, really, really ultimate silence in that place, ultimate silence. Silence not externally, but internally also we felt such a peace, calm, still state. We are so aware doing our meditation and parallelly waiting for rest of the masters to come and join us. I should, that is an exceptional experience, Purna. I should explain that to you. In that ultimate silence, when we are meditating, we are in our highest state, in our peak states of meditation, Purna, we could find that a small sounds after 2 hour, 1.5 hour meditation. Still, we are in our inner sense, we are waiting for Saroja Amma to join us in meditation. All of us are in that state only. We could hear in that ultimate silence, we could hear footsteps, small sounds of the dresses, just they are just vibrating, and really I could feel the strong sense of energy field, the increasing energy field in that hall, in that Mauni Mata ashramam. Really, I don't forget that experience, Purna. Such an exceptional experience. I when I'm meditating, I felt like just okay, Sarojama came. Yes, she sat. Yes, rest of our masters came. Yes, they sat. And again, I went to deep meditation again. And after everything is completed, till I saw Sarojama there, I was so excited actually there. After I saw her, gave a hug to Sarojama, gave a hug to me, and the satisfaction what I felt in my inner sense really excellent, Purna. Yes, Deepthi.
Yes, Amma. Yes. Yeah. I'd like to continue. Yeah. So I'd like to start with my most memorable day, whereas we just completed the trekking and we came back to Joshi Mata guest house and we all sat together, whereas everyone was sharing their experiences and it was almost filled with the joy or ecstasy in the hearts of everybody. And the situation or the moment which is completely means it's not possible to say using the words, whereas everyone sat at the feet of Amma and a few of sat beside Amma and we all gathered. It was almost six around and everyone was sharing. Then Sir Gupta sir was sharing how that experience went on, and everyone, one after the other. And Haimavati madam literally cried out of her, she burst out of her tears. And whereas in that way, that sense, um, it was quite literally an amazing moment. So that we all had with a cup of noodles along with that that was cup of hot noodles, and we were eating that. And meanwhile, the conversations was I used to have a desire that I would like to go for a trekking, whereas everyone, all the masters would share the experience, how they had that situation, this situation, how the Patriji sir was responded. So if sir would have been, I would have got a chance. So that now there is a question that I now, because all my desire got satisfied because of Sarojama and all my uh, soulmates, and I have a great um, memory that I can share with everybody. As soon as I came back to India, then sorry, I came back to my Hyderabad. So I was like continuously telling everyone, please stop. I would listen later. They were closing their ears literally. So that kind of happiness that was unable to tell her in with the words. So that we can say it was we can say it is an ecstasy. So a group of people literally sharing the love energies, and the love energies completely overflowed that area, and it was uh, flowing out of our bodies, and completely filled with Joshi Mata guest house and all. Yeah, so and the time was almost 3 hours, sir, and that is how. And meanwhile, the conversation going on, if anyone is not having a means about myself, if I'm not sure about how my confidence is, Amma would um, Amma clears about my energies. You truly do not know about your potential. You are a great leader. You are a true leader. So this kind of encouragement she would give for us, making us. She makes sure that everyone is comfort around her. So that quality I have learned from her, making everyone, treating everyone equal, and making sure is there any person staying at last feeling uncomfortable or not. So our guide, Kiran sir, so he was completely merged with his responsibilities and all. So the poor guy was not unable to enjoy because of his responsibilities. Whereas he asked me question. So how was the things and all? How was the arrangements, or whether is it everything is okay or not? Then I said, I mean, is anything is okay for me. I can adjust anywhere else. But the answer was not satisfied for him. And when he approached Amma, then Amma wantedly called him and expressed her gratitude. This is excellent and marvelous, Nana. This is what we have expected. And the way, the moment Amma give her gratitude about giving the opportunity for this Himalayan trip and all, the boy completely got relief from his stress of taking the responsibilities and providing all these necessities for us, for all of us. Yeah, and three cars used to be there, sir. Whereas in the first car, Amma and Gupta sir, Haimawati madam, and Shushma madam, Vijayalakshmi madam, these people were traveling, and these people got fixed. So whereas the rest of the two cars and rest of all people sat together, whereas these people were not trying to come out of the first car because they wanted to stay beside Amma only, and we people are exchanging from second and third cars. So it was quite funny thing. So me, Jwala ma'am, and Chennai Shailaja Sagi madam. So we would always shift from second to third car. And sometimes I would call as up and row, please stop to get rid of my vomiting sensation, whatever. So whereas I have observed Amma, she was strong and firm, and her spine was like straight, erect. And how come this much of energy? And my driver asked me to sit in the, not driver, Venkat has asked me to shift into the first place. I was like always drowsy, and I'm about to fall asleep. Then he strictly told me, the driver strictly told me not to fall asleep, that it is contagious, that I also feel the drowsiness because of you people. Then I observed, Amma, how can Amma is so bright and she is so awakened. So that was quite funny and moments about traveling in those three cars, sir.
Wonderful, madam. Thank you for the experiences. And coming back to the Babaji caves, trekking and the surrounding areas, when especially when you trek, because you need to trek up and trek down to visit Babaji caves. So what kind of challenges or what kind of experiences you went through during that trekking?
Turn
Yes,
for
for that,
Shailaja
Shreya.
ma'am. or for me, sir?
You can start, Dipti, madam.
Uh, the challenges were, I didn't find any challenges, sir. But the challenges were only before reaching there. Because once if I got my group energies, the group family, they were like completely a barrier. So protecting me. So there is no second thought of if in case what if happens, if in case if that is not being provided. So this is the usual common thoughts that the survival thoughts are where we would generally have in our daily life, whereas there is no second thought about how about the next day, how about the future, so how about my child's future. So this kind of future thoughts are nothing else, sir. So not even the future, neither past is also not this, sir. So that was quite present moment. And
That's not
so I was in the mid of
when you
the
reached
yeah.
trekking, by trekking, you reached to Babaji caves and you had done, along with Sarojamma, you had meditated for a few hours or few minutes. Whatever, there should be like what kind of experience? Because we want to hear the experiences you went through at various places along with Sarojam. Because already
Yes,
Sailja madam, she went there alone before, with some other masters who she doesn't know anything, anybody. But this trip is special because you all went along with Saroja Amma to these places where you
yes,
got very much connected to to our soul family as well as to the Saroja Amma more and more. So we want to hear
yes,
experiences which you went through so that uh, participants will know how important this kind of trips, because it is not a simple trip. Go to Himalayas, visit these places, bookmarked, and we put some tick mark, and yeah, we visited so many places in Himalayas and came back to home. Not this kind of trip. These trips are. These trips are like energetic places, energy centers, or we call them these all places where you visited. So, and if you went alone, along with some other masters, you might not feel that's a huge difference in your energies or your experiences. But this time you went with Saroja madam, who
exactly.
he is our guru. We are following her footsteps to grow ourselves. So, how you felt that experience? What kind of experiences? How your bonds got deeper and deeper with Saroja Madam and other BYM masters? And what kind of experiences made you that this trip is so valuable, so important to in our lives? That kind of
Yes, sir.
experiences we want to hear so that participant, whoever listening to this episode, they can, after listening to this episode, these are the key takeaways from this trip, or something the whoever watching should feel that this is very important trip. These trips are not a normal trips. These are some special trips which we need to manage properly and do in accordance to some physical and spiritual laws.
Yes, sir. So, as you said, in a comparable way, I can clearly tell that. But as long as I'm in that energies, probably I may not tell because of the I got habited of staying in that energies. But in a comparable, like normal life, But a normal life and with the soul family, there is a huge difference that I can say. So in the same case, if I go along with the my normal family or biological family, so probably their preferences would be different. They would be asking the materialistic things or something else. So whereas I was a person, I'm a kind of person. So where I always get the giddiness or because of the God roads and all, I always wanted to take rest. So unless I have the support, I cannot go firmly with a happy state of, I never used to have a happy state of mind for especially for hills and traveling through the guard roads and all. Whereas coming to the point of here, so there is absolutely quite, I felt quite energetic, and there is no question of whether I'm whether I'm going so these roads or that roads, oh my god, so much of steep is there. So obviously I'm going to get the vomiting sensation. Oh my god, I have to take rest, I have to search the place where I can put my head down so that I can take some rest, that kind of sense. So comparing to that sense, that case, sir, we always give the breaks for wherever we go for the energy centers, especially. Amma would make us to sit for meditation for hours together. So especially, so immediately we get recharge. So that recharging makes us feel very energetic throughout the day. Even we didn't have the lunch at the trekking place, so I just had a little bit of dry fruits. With the dry fruits, we were so energetic, and that was quite interesting. And comparing to a normal, with a normal materialistic journey, so it's a great thing, sir. So really, yeah. Yeah, really, ma'am. Yeah, the dry fruits were really yummy. I never had a dry fruit lunch in my life. So everyone gave a little dry fruit. So why don't we have a kind of lunch every time instead of having the chapati, roti, rice every time I felt. So this is a quite different experience. Yeah. So comparing to a normal journey, sir, the energies around us, the people around us would give a would be different, and giving the priority. Their priorities would be different. And being the soul family, all of our priorities are same, and all of our focus is on the same straight point. Whereas getting recharge, taking the places where the energy centers are there, and receiving the cosmic energies at the most sacred places, along with sitting along with the soul family. And what else I can say, sir? So other than wearing a costumes of these munis or these beads of Rudraksha malas, we are all uh, yogis. That I feel very proud of my soul family. So of course we are the soul family. We are all yogis. uh, so leading a common normal life. So we also planned for our next life, staying, making a gudaram, or we call it as a tent or gudaram, whereas everyone had shared their responsibilities. Amma already have given us shared our responsibilities, whereas Jwalaka got the shared her responsibility or washing clothes, whereas I have cleaning vessels and all. Yeah, BYM tent. Whereas Naveen sir has should go for fuel and all. So that is what we have planned for our future. That is confirmed and fixed.
Wonderful, wonderful, better. We want to hear it from Sailja Madam as well as.
Thank you, Purna. Yes, actually, Purna, I want to connect all the places here. From Mauni Mata Ashramam, whatever experience I shared with you, in Bhimtal, we went to Bhim Shankar temple, Purna, and that is Shiva temple. There's a Shivaling there. It has a historic significance, Purna, actually, and it is so energetic. The in the temple, see, when all of us, when we go with Sarojamma, or else when we meet Sarojamma anytime, I know that all of us just we experience the love of Sarojamma. We'll be in the field of that radiating love of Sarojamma. Naturally, that happens with all the masters. 18 of us, even though each one of us are sharing our laughter, we are sharing our joy, and we are talking with each other, but all of us totally are in the field of the love radiated by Sarojamma Purna. And in that aura, all of us went to Bhim Shankar temple where Sarojamma herself, along with all the masters, we sat there and we performed certain, we just did meditation surrounding that shivling in Bhim Shankar Mahadev temple. And after that, after visiting Bhim Shankar Mahadev temple, we came back to our accommodation. The accommodation there was excellent, Purna. I should thank Kiran sir for this. I should thank Kiran sir for each and every what can I tell you, facility he provided. He tried to arrange so much for us, because as all of us know that Sarojamma is visiting. I told him before that, sir, this is BYM Masters trip. So Sarojamma, she is from Australia. She'll be sensitive to certain factors. She is not habituated to Indian atmosphere, or else the weather conditions over here. So we have to be there should be hygiene conditions and all. Accordingly, he took so many, what can I tell you, precautions to arrange the trip. Mostly he did how much he can do. So I should thank. The accommodation there was very excellent. There's a very good rooms provided to us over there by in the hotel. And from Bhimtal, Bhim Shankar Mahadev, where we reached to our hotel there in the night. Jwala Madam conducted one meditation, Purna. Really, I'm telling that meditation is so energetic. Actually, the energy field, I don't know, all of us silently sat and we went so deep into the meditation there in the night. Jwala Madam, with certain concepts, she guided the meditation over there. See how lucky, or else what can I tell you, how blessed we are that all BYM pure masters sitting together. It is as if there's a picture, there'll be a picture like a fire will be lit in the middle, and all the gurus and yogis, Jesus, Lahiri Mahashaya, Babaji, and all were sitting down, right? In the same way, I felt that highest energy states touched us. We felt that highest energy states there in the meditation. And Purna, early in the morning, the next day after we completed our visit to Mauni Mata Ashramam and Bhim Shankar Mahadev temple, the next day when we are about to go, early in the morning by 4 o'clock, I woke up. I completed all my I dressed up and I came down looking at the lake, Beamthal Lake. There'll be a lake view there from the hotel, just looking at the lake. We know that all the places were those are the places where Pandavas used to stay, and those are the places where the divine rishis meditated for so much long time, and their energies were what can I tell you, preserved there for the if we like masters or people visit there, they want to use that energies to ascend themselves, the normal people. So in that way, the energies were preserved there in those areas, Purna. So actually, it so happened that early in the morning I came down, looking at the lake. I sat in meditation, and that is also a very fantastic experience, Purna. That meditation, I don't know, when I'm meditating, I could sense uh, so much energy field surrounding me with I don't know whether I can tell this or not. So many souls surrounding me. All of them are also meditating along with me. That's an exceptional experience, Purna. After that, we traveled to, I think, Neem Karoli Baba Ashramam. And Neem Karoli Baba, as all of us know, he is uh, fantastic Hanuman. What can I tell you? He is a disciple of Hanuman. He used to pray Hanuman. He is Avatar Hanuman's descendant, I can tell you that. So there we went to Neem Karoli Baba Ashramam. Our experiences are very excellent there. And after that, we went to Kali Mata temple over there and Haidakan Babaji Ashramam. I have to tell you about Haidakan Babaji Ashramam. Haidakan Babaji is the incarnation of Mahavatar Babaji as told by the people over there. I heard this from the people over there. He is the incarnation of Mahavatar Babaji. In that temple, again, all of us along with Saroja Amma, we sat in meditation. Haidakhandi Mata, the female divine energy over there, her gracious presence, really we felt there, Purna. We felt Haidakan Babaji's, see, his blessings or else his presence there. We felt high energetic feel over there, and Saroja Amma meditating along with us is what what can I tell you? We are so lucky to experience that. See, throughout our journey, when we are all of us in a present moment, no one of us are thinking about something else or else thinking about our families or thinking about some other factors. All of us are in the present moment, enjoying the gracious divine energies over there, observing Saroja Amma, the way she is radiating her energies, her higher awareness state, the way she is taking care of all of us in that, see what all experiences we are walking or else, see whatever we eat, whatever walking we have done there and all, she is physically experiencing everything along with us, but she is in such a high awareness state, Purna, and that is exceptional. It is our luck that this is what we actually planned, I think, to be with her and learn with her. And this is a major essential part what that is done to all of us over there, Purna. And from there we went to Kalimata Ashramam, and that is also, we have to trek so much to go to Kalimata Ashramam. But after we went inside, the divine presence of Kalimata Devi energy over there's a very old women sitting there, Purna. That very old women sitting there. I don't know. Their ages are, it seems, above 200, above 100, and all. The people there were telling us that one person over there is about 200 years of age. One person over there is about 100 years of age. There's old women sitting there performing puja to the Kali Mata over there, and all of us sat around doing meditation in Kalimata Ashramam. That divine Devi energy, Kalimata blessed us there, Purna. And in Haidakan Babaji Ashramam also, it is the temple actually, Haidakan Babaji Mandir. There also, when we are sitting in the hall and meditating, the experience is exceptional. Now comes the actual part. We travel to Kukuchina. Kukuchina, all of us, we were accommodated in Joshi Mutt. It is Joshi Guest House. Really, Purna, that house is situated in an elevated part of a Himalayan mountain, and from there we can see Babaji Ashramam directly, Babaji caves directly. Sorry, from Kokuchina, in the ashramam where all of us stayed, in the opposite hill, we can see Babaji caves from there. See our excitement reaching Kukuchina, accommodating ourselves in the guest house, and it's so cold over there. I never experienced such a cold weather conditions. Nearly -2 once. I just browsed and I saw the temperature unbearable for me. It's unbearable cold actually. I couldn't bear that. But in that, see, Purna, all of us were so healthy, experiencing -2 degrees, 0 degrees, -1 degrees also. Immediately, we used to feel nothing, no illness. No one of us felt any ill conditions in our health. All of us are very happy and healthy throughout our trip. And see, Purna, early in the morning, getting up in Kukushina guest house, looking at the Babaji caves, meditating, and the best part is in Kukushina guest house, there's a meditation hall, and see, from years together in that hall, I think some thousands and thousands of masters and high attained, ascended masters would have been meditated over there. The energy field after we entered into that meditation hall in Kukuchina guest house, really, we feel that we entered into some other realm. For sure, Purna. That is for sure. Yes, Deepthi, if you want to continue, I'll continue with the rest.
So this journey, this travel is not only the spirituality or traveling the inner, traveling uh, through inner. It's not about the inner journey. It also mixed a combination of humor and fun. Also, as I expected, that I was very happy about having a combination of this. And my second most memorable is at Nainital Temple after visiting Nainital Temple. Naini Devi. Didn't remember exact the name of the goddess. Yeah, yeah, Naina Devi. So after coming back and we set back to our rooms and most of the travelers who came along with us didn't know what exactly happened, but only few of us like uh, Jwala ma'am, me, and Amma, and Haimawati madam, and few of us. We gathered and we just played our jokes and we cracked jokes. Literally, it went up to 12:30. We started by 10 o'clock around 10 p.m. after having dinner. And we just burst out laughs and it went almost 12:30. I have never seen Amma laughing for that much, holding her stomach and just had a lot of fun. Actually, how the scene or a scenario has been started is I bought a scarf, whereas Shushma madam was always a pet behind Amma. She always offers snacks and everything. She always holds the things behind Amma, whereas we are little apart, and me and Shailja ma'am has a great company together. And to show that scarf, I came back to Saroja ma'am, and she called me for showing the Saroja ma'am, and she spoke a few conversations with me, and I went down in the hotel and I called everyone. See, Daftar had a great conversation with Amma. She talked with me so closely, and this is what I made everyone quite jealous, and all these ladies got some kind of curiosity. And so why shouldn't we have a conversation? Come, we'll also come along with you. I just made some complaints about my husband, so Amma consoled me, so that in this way I had a close conversations along with Amma. I told, I know what, you only have a husband, we also have so many complaints about about our husbands. Come, let's all go together. All these ladies went to the room of Sarojamma and they started complaining one after the other. See, this is the first time whereas a woman conversation about the funny husband went on. So it was quite interesting. I couldn't sleep the whole night whenever I'm getting awakened. So yeah, I was literally remembering that, and that is disturbing me a lot. That was not letting me to sleep at all. And the final joke I can say with everyone openly master. So, as Shailja ma'am said, I didn't know the value of that truly I just came from the physicality because I'm a person to see all the shoppings, window shopping, whatever the physicality. I just came from the physicality to this spirituality. I didn't know the true meaning of self inner journey or something. So obviously, being a senior student, Jwala ma'am, being a senior student, I can say the senior student. I literally feel that as we are the disciples, disciples of Saroja ma'am without costume and all, without the sages get up and all. Yeah. So she would always make us control. So you should not talk. You should not. Whereas I'm a kind of contrast person who would always make fun or something to create the means a fun environment in the serious condition to fun environment. So whenever she starts her lectures, and that goes for so long time, oh my God, then I would go behind Shailja ma'am. Yeah, I created balance. Yeah, I would one day what happened in a hotel. So Jalaka started her conversation silently. I would go behind the chair, keeping my face like that, and show my little finger raised up. I just come back. And those people you have booked us, and we are unable to control our laugh. See, I would escape from that place. Whereas Chennai, I would book Chennai Shailja ma'am, and she would be like this, and I would make fun of Jwalakka, like Jwalakka మొదలు పెట్టింది పారిపోండి రోయ్. I'm sorry, I'm literally sorry, but I have a true respect even though I make fun. So I didn't know at that time so how to respect elders, how to respect seniors and all. But I have a true respect from my from my inner, from my heart of bottom of my heart, Jwalaka, because I didn't know the true value, how long that you have reached the value. See, if everything is offered literally for free of cost, unless and until you work hard, you really do not know. So you shouldn't mind making fun sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. And coming to the point of Chennai Shailja ma'am, and we are a little similar. So for everyone that touches the Ananda Kosha, Ananda Kosha, and everyone get the tears very easily. So whereas for us, the Annamaya Kosha is very active, whereas our stomachs always demand to have food. Okay, that food, this food, everyone are serious conversations about what experiences. I had that experience, this experience, and everything. Whereas we always, how about having noodles by this time? So this is the evening time, very cool, and the weather is awesome. And how about having a Mirapkai budget this time? So this kind of conversations, like we would say ourselves as Paramananda Shisha, who would disturb everybody. Yeah. And
Yes,
coming to the
Purna.
part of memes, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. You can continue, Deepthi. Let me just start. Purna, shall I start?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, Purna, in Fukushima, early in the morning before we started our trek to Babaji Caves, on that morning, where we are about to go to the trek to Babaji Caves, that morning we were meditating actually. When we are meditating, see, a sort of, when I'm in deep meditation, I could experience some sort of Jesus blessings and Jesus showering on me. And before day night, I'm actually worried about Vijayalakshmi ma'am. Actually, I talked with Kiran sir. Kiran sir, what we'll do with Vijayalakshmi madam? She couldn't trek Kali Mata trek the small hill on which the Kalimata temple was placed. So I was worried about that, and I asked Kiran sir, what to do. What we'll do? How, is it possible for Vijayalakshmi ma'am to trek to Babaji caves? Then the word Kiran sir told, it inspired me a lot, sir. Kiran sir told, then for what Vijayalakshmi ma'am came here all the way from Hyderabad, madam? What are you thinking? Why you have to question like that? It is our responsibility that she should go and visit Babaji caves. That is her ultimate wish. For that she came all the way from Hyderabad, ma'am. So it is our responsibility. Let us take that. So early in the morning, I'm in that mind state, and I actually forget that. Then I got inspired. Yes, it is our responsibility to do that. And I just sat in a meditation and connected with Jesus energies. I felt Jesus energies there. Then I understood that yes, you should go with compassion. So immediately I decided myself, yes, already in 2021 I went, I experienced excellently, and it is my duty to see that all of us are, the total group is very happy, and total group experience it to their ultimate. So let me go with that. And immediately when the trekking start, I want to keep Vijayalakshmi ma'am in comfortable state. So immediately I told her, ma'am, it is my responsibility. I'm taking that responsibility to take you to Babaji caves. So in that way, I got an opportunity. Purna, actually, such a pure soul Vijayalakshmi ma'am is. So much to learn from her, Purna. So many different things to learn from each master. From each master, out of our 18 masters who went there, each one of them are radiating different frequencies in a different states. They were teaching us different lessons. Purna, definitely. Um so it is an opportunity for me to spend with Vijayalakshmi madam, such a pure and transparent soul. I'm very happy for that. And in the trek, after we reached Babaji caves, in the caves, all of us did meditation along with Saroja ma'am. And I want to feel, I want just to sit beside Saroja ma'am and meditate. I don't know where I sat, but I imagined Saroja ma'am beside me. I don't know. See, physically, I didn't try to see where Saroja ma'am sit. Let me sit beside her and do meditation. I didn't try for that. But wherever I sat, I thought, yes, let me feel Saroja ma'am's energies beside me. I don't know. Someone sat Purna beside me in Babaji caves, and I don't know who sat, but literally while I'm meditating, that person who sat, I thought that it is Saroja ma'am who sat beside me. I didn't open my eyes, but I felt the energies. I don't know. After getting up also, I didn't see whether it is Saroja ma'am or not, or what happened. From mindset, I'm not at all anxious. I'm very much satisfied. I don't know who sat, but someone sat. Maybe it is Saroja amma or someone else, I don't know. But I felt the energies. I felt the energies a lot. And in Babaji caves, in meditation, all so many messages were received. I asked Babaji, already I came in 2021 again. You gave me an opportunity to come along with all these pure masters, along with Saroja Amma. So, is there anything for me to receive any message here, Babaji? I asked in the caves, Purna. In the caves, Babaji, actually, as an intuition, I received that yes, all of you masters need to work for BYM family. All of you masters need to ascend yourself, and your energies are to be radiated to the whole humanity. It was the message I really received intuitionally, Purna. It was the responsibility of all the BYM masters to uh, to see that work what we are extending should reach the whole humanity. So I'm very happy for the message what Babaji gave me, and he also told that never to see, all of us should form a circle holding hand in hand as our Sarojji ma'am guides in meditation. That is that message also I received, and while I'm coming down after we completed that experience, everything is an experience, Purna. Getting up, trekking up to Babaji Caves is a different experience. And see, it will become a vast discussion now. So I'm trying to tell you what can I refine form. That's all. While coming down, there is a beautiful flower which we don't see here in South India or else in some other areas, Purna. That is a very red color. The flower is red color with perfect green combination. And Naveen Reddy sir, he plucked that flower and he was just bringing that flower. I asked him that flower, I want that flower, sir. Will you please give it to me? I don't know why I catch that flower so carefully. Carefully, I was catching that, and I brought down the trekking, and at the base of the the Babaji hill, there's a person called Meenakshi. What can I tell you? She's such a pure soul, Purna. Meenakshi, she stayed in along with her children and husband. She stayed in a small house at the foot of that Babaji Caves hill, Purna. She's such a pure form. She is Babaji herself. I felt that actually she is Babaji herself. Uh, all of us, whoever went to meet her, and we touched her, we hugged her, and she also healed us with her, what can I tell you, with her hand, touching with her hand, just tapping on our back, and also just what can I tell you, giving us a kiss or else just hugging us and all. She did all type of acts healing us. She's healing us. I felt that all of us are healed, meeting her at her feet. And Purna, one other thing also happened with her. Each and every one came out of some emotional trauma over there. I was very much aware. Don't want to be emotional, but there's so much emotional trauma released from me of, at that place where Meenakshi stayed, and she that is a very excellent experience, Purna. After we completed that, we came back to Kukuchina guest house again, Joshi guest house. The conversation that went there, it's of different level. All of us sat very close to Saroja Amma. Saroja Amma sat on a chair, and all of us are very close, just stick together. We all were sticking together and sitting near her. I just laid my head on her lap and I was sitting. I don't want to lose that place. Whenever I get a chance, I'll lay my head on her lap. I don't know. I am so happy doing that. There, the conversation or else the whatever we talk with Saroja Amma over there, sharing all the experiences. Amma, this happened like this is that, that is this. And Saroja Amma speaking with all of us, see, we are in a different energy field over there. There also some ascension is done, Purna, that also I can tell. And this all went with the energies of Babaji, and this all went with certain. This is not, see, what can I tell you? This is not spontaneous. This is done as it is to be done, actually. That's my best way of expressing. అది ఎలా జరగాలో అలాగే జరిగింది పూర్ణ. I want to tell it in Telugu also. See, it was not spontaneous or it was not done without any plan. It is a divine plan. The divine plan guided us to go like that. Sit near Saroja Amma, create a small energy field over there, and heal ourselves in that energy field. Yeah, that completed, and next day morning, Again, there's a very excellent experience in Kukuchina Ashramam in Joshi Guest House. In meditation hall, early in the morning, I started the meditation, and Saroja Amma added, 6 o'clock early in the morning. I want to thank Babaji for allowing Babaji for giving me a chance for the next time to visit Babaji caves. So very sincerely, early in the morning, I went and I started meditating. Sarojamba, just in 1 minute after I started arrangements to meditate over there, she joined me, and there we felt Babaji energies. What I felt is a pure and peaceful state. And also Sarojama Amma told that yes, Babaji energies were present there, for which I am so happy, Purna. So that is our experience in Kokuchina. The next day, after thanking Babaji for giving me the opportunity, we all went to again to trekking to Vaishno Devi temple. Yes, Vaishno Devi temple is of different level. See, Purna, whatever is done in our journey, every step, everything is done under the divine guidance. It is not done spontaneously. It is not the human mind that guided. It is not what can I tell you? This mind field which created everything. Everything is created by the divine sense. So that I felt, Purna. Yes. If you want to continue with Deepthi, I just want to share few more experiences after a while. Thank you.
Sure, madam. Thank you. Deepthi, madam.
Yeah. So in Joshi Mata guest house, I would like to share my amazing experiences, Master. So usually, so every common man's experiences are. I felt that one. I visualized something amazing, or colors or something. But whereas Amma's experience are quite different, and that amazing experiences were shared by Amma only for all of us, not so not even broadcasted to all the people. So how much lucky that we are. So these kind of amazing things are truly existing. I pinched myself, and in the being, see, obviously it's a being divine journey or a spiritual journey. Oh, obviously there are great astral masters, number of astral masters that would be present, and she literally told us, so divine beings would come in any form. So they take the form of human body, they take the form of animal body, or whatever, they come wherever you are going. So in case if you are coming for a divine purpose, they would come in any form that they would help you. So this is the words that I have remembered in my subconscious. The next day we all went for trekking. So this incident I forgot to share with everybody. So as Amma told, the divine beings would come take any form. So a black dog was there. So wherever Amma was going, just the dog was following Amma, and whenever Amma is taking rests or breaks to get onto the trekking hills, so that dog also would take rest. So that is how the divine beings come into the form of the black dog. So I was truly surprised. Is this truly happening or something? Then I offered few biscuits to that dog. So I was quite energetic, and I would love to offer my help to Amma, offering her water bottle or snack. So I was quite energetic to go behind Amma. So the I followed the black dog as well. So I offered some biscuits, whereas it took some biscuits, whereas I felt very privileged. So that yeah, yeah. So that whereas all the dogs were came near to me, and that were scared. That situation literally scared me, because that were trying to grab the biscuits which were in my hand, and obviously the dog was obviously Babaji, which gave us a sharp bark, whereas all the dogs were just got frightened and moved away. That is how the uh, dog cleared our way, and that was a fantastic. And I have, as soon as we have reached the Baba caves, and Amma sat in that, and I was quite unable to control the temperature, which was so chilled. And I came out of that and I sat in the sunny place. And just for 15 minutes, I went deep into myself. I didn't know what exactly is that called, whether it is called inner journey or something. Yeah, so this was an amazing experience forgot to share before. And one more thing, I just went to the magazine and read about the Neem Karoli Baba. So whereas in a train, the Neem Karoli Baba was forced to sent out of the train, whereas the train gets the repair and all, and then they realize the people in the train gets the realization about this is normal, not an ordinary person, and they will get the Baba to get back into the train, and that is the place where the Baba get into the place Neem Karoli. That is how the Baba got the name as Neem Karoli. When you got the information, and also Amma would share the wisdom, which are the places related to how Pandavas and how the how the divine beings did what all they did. So this kind of information, if you have, then that is the purpose. That is the thing we can truly enjoy visiting the places. Unless you do not know the uh, or wisdom or have the knowledge about that places, you can't truly enjoy it. And as Amma is always there beside us to give the explanations about the places, and that was quite amazing. And one more funny thing I would like to share after Neem Karoli Baba, we went to a hotel and we had some food. Jwala sir, yeah, we went to a hotel, whereas we just had a funny conversations again, and we took photos and all happily. And these two couples were there, Naveen sir couple and Jwala, sorry, Gupta sir, sirs and Haimawati mom's couple is there, whereas they stood on the benches and they kept a Titanic pose, masters, and that was quite interesting. Then I was in the shock and the true. Then the situation helped me to go deeper into myself, starting by a question: who I am, where I am. Oh my God, what a funny scene that was! These two couples kept the pose of Titanic, keeping the hands like that. Oh my God. Yeah. So that was an amazing experience, having fun. Yeah, coming to the point of Naveen sir, he's very friendly. He's similar to Gupta sir. He would always carry the up. So different persons, we would see in the YouTube different persons how do they behave and all. So this is the different person about Naveen sir, who would always carry the Ayurvedic medicines along with him, and he would always offer me the tablet in the every morning where I was suffering literally from my throat infection. Yeah, yeah. I will share about the reels. So he would always offer the tablets every day. So I felt very comfortable under these elders. Yeah. Finally, I would like to share about the reels at the final destination about Haidakan Baba ashramam. So whereas I was well known about taking the person who takes the reels and all. So I have stopped. To be frank, I have stopped. I'm in the moderate way. So whereas I'm the person who is the naughtiest out of all. So Amma gave us literally half an hour. So I used maximum time. I used almost the half an hour time, whereas I took in all the different angles. So whereas the most funny thing was while these people are getting down, so I called, wait, let me take a reel, let me take a pic, capture something like by saying Raja, the Raja, Raja Marthanda, Sri Sarojama Venchestunaraho, like this. I was making fun. Whereas Amma was keeping the hands like that, getting down as if a king is coming down. So, so funny thing, yeah. So then I was always thinking about this love views in the reel. So whereas everyone, so I captured from the sky and should get it down. So whereas all these people should run. So whereas I was not at all finding a road where all the roads were fully filled with vehicles and all. So I felt a great opportunity. So there is in the river of Ganga. So it was quite empty place. The water was also not fully filled. So everyone ran and they shouted like, "Hey, love views in these kind of funny reels I captured in all the different angles." Which was unforgettable forever, master. So that was the thing. Yeah, Shailja ma'am, you please carry on.
Thank you, Deepthi. Purna, actually, Deepthi, no, there she's the Reels Rani. She did so many reels over there. See, I was so serious telling you about the divine energies, that this and all, but there, no, on the other end, Deepthi, the reels Rani, she did so reels with Saroja Amma and all masters with me also. I am the one who will be very far away from such type of I won't be participating so much, but even she could make a reel with me also. That is the way she she's so excellent. Really, Purna, all the pure masters of BYM, all of us together, Gupta sir, Haimavati ma'am, each master radiating their energies in a different level. Really, uh, Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, Sushma, so excellent. I got an opportunity to share a room with Sushma. I actually observe everyone. I observed Sushma. She's so pure, actually. Once, what happened, Purna, in a room, both of us were sleeping in a room in Fukushima, and it is -2 degrees over there. I'm shivering with such a cold weather. She's in her own form. She asked me to just hold her hand, and I have to hold her hand, putting my hand out of the blanket. I'm about to freeze. I told, please sleep, Sushma. Don't let your hand out of the blanket. You may freeze. You please sleep. Then she calmly she kept the hand back into her blanket, and really we experienced it so much, Purna. Not only this, see what I'm speaking about the on one end of the divine energies and all, but there's so much we experienced apart from that. Purna, each one is just experiencing each master, experiencing even Jwala ma'am. I experienced Jwala ma'am at in a different state when I as a co-sister. Of course, as a great master, I also shared the spiritual end with Jwala ma'am, but in Himalayan trip in Uttarakhand trip, I really enjoyed the trip with Jwala ma'am. Shailaja Chennai ma'am, I saw a different angle in her. And so many, with Deepthi, my experience is exceptional. She is my cute little sister, Deepthi. Yes,
Oh,
Purna.
thank you.
Uh, yes, Purna. From there, we went to Vaishnav Mata temple. Vaishnav Mata temple. Really, the meditation we did under a tree there for so much time. Saroja ma'am sat there meditating. She's not moving. Already the time is up. We have to go to the next destination. All of us also experienced very high energies over there in Vaishnav Mata temple, and we are about to leave. See, Saroja ma'am got really. What can I tell you? She's like statue. She's not moving. She's so deep in the meditation, Purna. She's in a blissful and joyful state. I'm looking at her face. I didn't understand. Only saw this type of posture in Ramana Maharshi photos. I saw that type of poster. How I saw Saroja ma'am in Vaishno Devi temple meditating under a tree. That poster I saw. See, when gurus or else when divine beings when they meditate in ecstasy, there'll be a small smile. That smile comes without their without their without them with a mind trying to laugh, the automatically out of joy that smile comes. And we can see so many pictures with that divine smile. We can see so many photos of gurus also with that divine smile. I got an opportunity to see that state of Saroja ma'am, that that divine state of Saroja ma'am in Vaishnava Mata temple while she is meditating under a tree. And it is me, I really tried to bring her out of that deep meditating state. I started, she is not at all coming out of that meditation state. We waited and I started telling, counting the numbers. Let us come out of the meditation masters like 10, 9, and all. After I counted one, slowly she opened the eyes and she came out. See, what I want to express here is that the divine state of Saroja ma'am with ecstasy, the laugh, that smile, that small smile, what she expressed without her knowing that she is laughing, she is smiling. That is really, that is a different state. It's a very rare experience, Purna. We can see these all. One thing I can tell you, Purna, that see about Sai Baba or else about Ramana Maharshi, we heard somewhere they used to be like this, they used to be like that. See, they never came to any person and did some helped them in their physicality, but uh, from the distant places they used to shower their energies and resolve the problems of the people. That I observed in Saroja ma'am. Actually, that state I observed. See, I understood how how the divine beings, how the gurus from staying at one single place, they can operate the whole existence. They can operate the whole existence. How that the people can do that, I observed that in Saroja ma'am at that place, Purna. Actually, I am very happy to share this experience, because while I'm sharing this again, I'm going back to that experience state. And from there we met Bhatkot Maharaj. We shared so much with him. I want to move forward because time is up. I know that. We went to Nainital and I want to express my experience in Haidakandi Baba Ashramam. And that definitely I should definitely I should share, Purna. While we are going to in our vehicles, while we are going to Haidakandi Baba Ashramam, while we are going on the way itself, 1 minute.
Can I go ahead, Shailja ma'am? Yeah. So
Yes, I'm okay. Just I was coughing. That's all. So while I'm going to I'm going to Haidakandi Baba Ashramam, in the van itself, I felt the sense of life. See, very rarely we felt that sense of, see, that immense life in the nature. That immense life I felt while I am going to Haidakandi Baba Ashramam. After we went there, I really it is it is really a very rarest place, and it's a very great opportunity for us to be there, Purna. Really, only our silence can express that the power existing over there, or else the what can I tell you? There are no words, Purna. Really, I want to tell you that there are only the mere silence can express the experience over there. Only that I can tell you. See, after going to Haidakandi Baba Ashramam, we went to Ganga Snanam there in Ganga water. I melted with Gangama. Really, I merged with her. I merged with Gangama over there. I spent so much time in the water, hugging her. I just hugged Gangama over there, and I'm really one with Ganga Mata over there. That I want to experience anyway. I pleaded for that. Since so many years, I am pleading, Amma, I want to come and hug you, Ganga Mata. I want to come and hug you, Ganga Mata. And that experience was given to me by Ganga Mata over there. I even didn't leave the pebbles over there. I got connected with the pebbles over there. I got connected with the, what can I tell you, with that uh, Khanija Samrajyam. With that Samrajyam, I got connected. Really, we went to the temple, which is which is after crossing River Ganga. There's a temple over there, and there our experience went to peaks Purna. There, we met, all of us met, and I can tell you there. See, if you can share a photo of Saraja Amma in the groups, if it's okay. There, Saroja Amma is in different state. She is in different state. She is in ultimate consciousness state. She is only awareness over there. She completely came out of her mind state. She is completely out of her physicality. She existed there as a consciousness. Because why I can tell you this, in rest of the places, she used to look after us as if the mother is looking after the children. But there, she is only the pure consciousness state. See, I can give you an example of some gurus just moving like that, walking like that, without in their ultimate consciousness state. They don't bother about the surroundings. They just be in like that. That's all. That is a being state. I can tell you only that. She is in that state. She is in that E state. So see, the experience there with Saroja Amma is of different level. The Babaji's disciple over there, immediately after he saw Saroja Amma over there, he started treating her as Haidakande Babaji. He started treating her. Yes, Babaji came to me again, and he started offering this Rudraksha. I don't know, Rudraksha Mala, and he started offering the fruit to her. He asked her to sit on an asana. He started treating her as a Devi, as a Haidakande Babaji. He felt as if after so many days, Babaji came to me. And the way he treated Saroja Amma, our minds were gone. That is the ultimate word I can tell you. Our minds were really gone. There's no mind state at all. We are not aware of anything surrounding us. We all of us are also in that state, in that present moment state, ultimate present moment state. Our experience over there is really, it's to an infinite level. And also Hadakandi Babaji, the way he showed his presence by showering, by showering few drops of water on us. Because I don't tell that it is raining, because if it is raining, rain has a different property. But the few drops of water that fell from the sky on us, it is different. It's not rain. I don't tell that it's rain. Only few drops of water are spilled on us in the area where we are sitting. So, Purna, it's really, really extraordinary experience. And see, from there we went to the fireplace where all of us sat together and we meditated. In Purna, there in Ganga, I'm wet throughout myself. I'm in the water, experiencing the water. From there till 5 to 6 hours, I think I'm in that wet clothes, going to temple, going to that fireplace, that homam, near to the homam, praying there, doing bhajans in the temple. That all went in a different level. This that is not expressible really. It's a different experience. And I'm in 5 to 6 hours. I'm in that wet clothes, but you can imagine, i I didn't get any cough or cold or something like that. See, by this you can tell that it is beyond physicality. It is not the physical state. The people are existing there. It is beyond physicality. See, wetting with the wet clothes for 5 to 6 hours, and not even feeling that sense of cold, cough, or illness that don't happen in the real life, but it happened there to me, to my experience. Definitely, I'll feel some sense of illness after when I stayed till 6 to 7 hours or 5 to 6 hours with wet clothes. That is one of the thing what I experienced it there. And by the time Saraja Amma is leaving that place, all of us are so heavy with our hearts, and while she is leaving Purna, see, I could see only, I didn't see Saroja Amma there, Purna. I saw the spark, that's all. I saw the light body, maybe. I saw only spark over there. Her eyes sparkled like anything. The spark in her eyes, the radiation from her face, that experience is different, Purna. I'm so happy sharing all this with you, Deepthi.
Yeah. So that was really amazing. And that situation when Amma sat for a long time and she was unable to come out of the meditated state. So that resembled me, that resembled Sita Ma, Sita in Sita Enam. So whereas everyone, all the sages, munis, and everyone will try to get her out of the meditative condition, whereas we all felt like that. Uh, but fortunately, Amma didn't took that much of time. So Amma, but we have seen Amma how much struggling hard to come out of the situations, uh, to that deeper connection. And so I have never seen that state of keeping a little smile in her face. And wherever in that energy centers, I would take this conversation or interpret the situation as okay, Amma is going there and meeting the goddess or god there and giving a shake hand, or else saying this in a way, nice meeting you, divine beings are coming back to these places. So I interpreted in my according to my level of knowledge. So that was quite interesting. Yeah. And so I'm being a person whereas just came from the physicality to the spirituality. I literally feel about the doing karma yogi. So I feel myself as a karma yogi. So parallelly, taking the process of meditative and service together in a parallel direction. So that gives me an ultimate happiness. Whereas unless if I simply sit for meditation, probably that wouldn't give me a soul satisfaction. And this is an extraordinary thing. Whereas my life is very colorful, and my first priority is always if Amma says anything, and that work has to be done. I would make sure if anything is there, I have lagged behind or beyond. So I would make sure for 100 times, and in order to make me perfect at it, every time Amma corrects me, and I do take it as a positive, and I correct every time. I try to make myself as a better person, and putting the spirituality aside. So I'm being a boss wife, and I'm the being the correspondent boss owner. I didn't get much chance to take the um, other what do you call the much chance to look after my school. So how to manage the staff and all, I sincerely have to accept it, because everything was there. Reception team was there, administration department was there, all the teamwork was going on. Whereas I would always feel as Bomarillu Siddhartha, whereas I would make my husband as Prakash Raju. He would finish all the work, and I would go inside and I would pull my hair and see what is going on or how my life is because of him. So I would always feel in this kind of situations. Whereas seeing Amma, I have observed things how to be managed. So when coming to the point of compassion, she gives an equal priorities. So she treats everyone as equal when coming to the part of work. She I observe her how disciplined and how uh, perfectness, how much perfectness she gives the priority in order to get the perfectness towards the employees, or towards the volunteers or anything. So I didn't know seriously how to make my employees to work because of my over compassion. They would take me as an advantage. So I would now I learned a lot things. I observed a lot of things from Amma. So we must be balanced, showing compassion at the same time. You must be perfect. You must show the male energies as well. So coming to the point of getting the work done from the employees or from the volunteers, let it be. So I learned the balance from her, and so now I'm much so now I'm much better person comparing to before. So that is what masters before giving the conclusion. The time when Amma and her team and her car members are leaving, Gupta sir, Haimawati madam, Amma, everyone are leaving. And that was literally a part of my body is cutting apart, being being parted or something else. That situation was uh, not able to explain in words, because that much of pain was there. And it's okay, and I felt happy. So we are just came for an experience. And obviously once if we go to the astral, as if we go to the astral levels, we would be all connecting just by one thought. We would be connecting everyone each other. So we should also experience this kind of parting away. So I consoled myself. And even though we were doing the Rudraksha puja, and also my tears were not in control. And while I was doing the puja also, was continuously getting tears and all. So without I don't want anyone to notice. I was wiping every time very quickly before everyone observes me. So the last few members which I forgot. So this is my conclusion, masters. So Venkat is an amazing person. So it's very simple and honest. He would always give me accompany me, be sitting beside whenever I go for a kind of sensation, kind of vomiting sensation, or so he would always divert me. And is a very kind, generous guy. And he taught me how to take the pictures using the different things and different techniques. Even though my camera is an advanced quality, I didn't know the features properly. But he did the course in that, taking the pictures and all. He taught me everything. And Shailaja ma'am was Karimnagar Shailaja ma'am was the smallest, youngest girl out of all the team members, and she is the youngest yogi out of all our members. And Krishnaveni ma'am, Kamal sir, and Kiran Mai madam. So these people would be a group. And so though I didn't know much about them, so later we became so friends. Krishnaveni ma'am and me will talk hours together, sharing experiences. At that time, we didn't know each other. Our focus was always on Amma. And so it's because of traveling time we didn't notice each other much. But after coming back, we talk. We had a lot of hours of hours together conversations. And Vijay Lakshmi ma'am is the last person who would like to share, and she is the naughtiest woman I have ever seen. Whereas wherever she goes, she buys a toy for herself. I don't know, for her grandchildren. I don't know, it's for herself or for grandchildren. So in the place of remember, she buys. She would collect a lot of things. Whereas we got bored of all these materials and all. And she is still a small kid, would collect all these toys and everything. And the last person, Shishma madam, Vijayawada Shishma madam. So yeah, she is a very nautical again. She is very open-minded, very bold, and sometimes we would feel little scared to stay behind Amma because I don't know. This it's because of respect. We would stay a little far from her. Whereas this girl is very brave and courageous. And she is, I don't have amma, no, you have amma, then she is the only amma to me, and she would always a pet to Saroja ma'am, and she would always offer the snacks. Amma, you kakra tintava, amma, you have this one, amma. You have this one." So this kind of offerings always she would do. So I was literally feeling trouble because of the extreme cold. Often I get very extreme cold. So I was very confused to take which blazer or which jacket was should I give the priority to buy. Then I was almost going for a half an hour throughout the shops, and she just came and Ray, what is this? She simply chose me a nice blazer, whereas I felt very comfortable and felt a great company about her. Love you, Sushma ma'am. So that is about my experiences. So even though so many things are there, but because time is not sufficient, I just took only few things which I would like to share, which are important to be shared. So that was an amazing experience, masters. So giving my gratitude for the universe. So something I have done in my past life is a great deed. So many people have uh, kept a great affirmations for going this Babaji caves, whereas I truly didn't know the value of it, but I just got the offer to travel along these great people. So I definitely consider myself as I did something great, a good deed in my past life to for getting this opportunity to go along with along my loving soulmates. Love you all, masters, for giving me a great opportunity. Thank you, Purna.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Yes, thank you, Deepti. Purna, just few minutes. I would like to conclude this an important part. All of us, for sure, before our Uttarakhand trip, we are different, and after our Uttarakhand trip, we are really different. See, Deepti ma'am started Acharya workshop that I could I could notice that she is so excellent in dealing that Acharya project. That change I could find in her even. See, I want to conclude by telling you that after we reached homes from the trip, after we reached back from the trip, even for 10 to 12 days, we continued our connection with our trip with Bala ma'am's encouragement. And also, Purna, I used every day, I used to 4 to 5 hours, I used to I don't tell it is a dream, or else let us discuss that as a dream. In a dream, I used to be in that Himalayan ranges, deep into the Himalayan ranges. I don't know why. I never came, for 11 days, I didn't come out of that situation. Every day night, that used to be very live, Purna, very live that all of us, all so many masters along with me, all of us used to go even deep, even deep, even deep in the Himalayan ranges. And finally, on 11th day, Purna, I got a intuition vision that all BYM masters are in a capsule. That capsule word is also given by the masters to me. In a capsule, and masters told me that see all your BYM masters are in this capsule, and you're so protective in this capsule. The Earth's atmosphere is in its pure form in this capsule, and with this capsule, you can attain your whatever you want to attain. You can attain. You can go to any state. Being in this capsule, purely I'm transferring the my intuition to you, Purna, to all the masters. So this is my conclusion. I would like to thank each and every master who is along with me, even Naveen Reddy sir, his wife, Venkat, he helped me a lot. I'm so thankful to Venkat. Jwala ma'am, she helped me a lot in visiting this Uttarakhand. I would like to thank Jwala ma'am, Shailja Chennai ma'am, Shailu Karimnagar, Sushma Kiranmai ma'am, my best friend, another friend, Kiran sir, Kamal, who each and every one of you, and Sushma ma'am's mother, I would like to thank her. She gave me such a comfort and coziness. I didn't remember her name, Narmada ma'am. Yes, she gave me such a comfort and coziness. I really such a love and affectionate she is towards me. I'm so happy experiencing each and every master's love. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you, Purna, for giving me this opportunity. Recollecting all my experiences again, I felt as if I again visited there. I'm there in Uttarakhand now. Thank you so much, Purna.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Diki, madam, sharing your wonderful journey along with Saroja Amma for all those beautiful places and beautiful days of this complete trip. Because of our time constraints, we need to stop here, masters. But we'll come back with another beautiful episode of Voice of BYM in near future. And once again, heartfelt gratitude to Sarojamma for providing us such a wonderful platform. Thank you, Master. See you again in another episode.